I'm Nick Altmeyer of linkinglewiscounty.com. We're here this afternoon with Randy LaChausse, who is represents District 2 on the Lewis County Board of Legislators. District 2, Randy, pretty much serve Croghan, Beaver Falls area?
Yes, it encompasses most of the town of Croghan, the village of Croghan, half of which is in my district, all of Beaver Falls, and the village of Casterland. So I do represent some of the folks over in Denmark.
Okay. So, Randy, you came in today to you had an announcement that you wanted to make to your constituents in District 2.
Yes, I did, Nick, and I thank you very much. I have to announce my impending resignation from the Board of Legislators because I'm going to be moving away to follow my family. The time is right. I retired last year from Esselores after 21 years of service there. I've served the county in various capacities, the community in general, for the best part of 46 years, and I'm kind of tired. And it's time to spend time with my family, move on to the next chapter. So because of residency requirements, I am forced to resign my position in the near future, but I do plan on serving my constituents and the rest of the residents and taxpayers of Lewis County to the best of my ability until the last absolute day.
Okay. So you were first elected to the Board of Legislators in 2017, and you guys do 2-year terms. So you were re-elected again in 2019.
Yes.
So basically you have about a year left on your current term? Yes,
I do, and I had no intentions of running for re-election. I'm a firm believer in term limits. So I was going to resign anyways. I had not resign, but I was going to just not run for re-election. Because my intentions, once I retired, I want to retire and enjoy my life and my family.
Right. Okay. And you are the only non-Republican member on the Board of Legislators right now. So out of the 10 board members, you are actually a member of the Independence Party. So can you just explain to people a little bit about how the process is going to be, how your replacement will be chosen until the next election, because your seat will be on the ballot again in 2021.
Yes, that's absolutely right. I'm the only member of the Independence Party to ever serve on the board, to be elected from the Independence Party. And my replacement, by law, my understanding is that the party in charge, the
majority party.
The majority party, thank you, Nick. The majority party will be the one that has to kind of appoint my replacement. And to my knowledge, no one has come forward yet. I know I've asked a few people, and I'm not getting many people that are interested. So there's going to be an opportunity, and then they will have to run for re-election, obviously next March, I believe. That's when we have to start going
filing
out
your
for
petitions
and whatnot. Will have to take place in March of
possibly a primary.
And potentially, if more than one person of the party steps up and wants to it, they could primary.
Correct. and then a general election in November is when the seat will actually
that's when
permanently
when the seat would be permanently filled.
Okay. Did you just want to touch a little bit of, I know like the community is important to you. I know that you said you're going to be moving away, to be closer to some of your family and whatnot. What made you decide to run for a legislative position in the first place?
Well, my original intent was I just felt that I could do a better job than what the current, at that time, legislator was doing. I just felt that I had more to bring to the table, and whether I did or didn't, I did the best I could with what I had, my experience throughout the community. My political aspirations at the time were nothing, but I just felt that I could serve my community in another capacity.
Okay. So what are some of the biggest projects that the board took on over your time period with the board over the last 4 years? Like, what would you say were some of the biggest accomplishments of the board?
Okay, I would have to say right off the top of my head, the JCC project was probably number one. I mean, that was ongoing for 30 plus years to get a college extension in Lewis County, and we accomplished that. Now we're working on upgrading the Lewis County General Hospital, which, like I said, is a very apprehensive project, but I think it's necessary for us to maintain good health care in close proximity to the residents of Lewis County. I don't think that people really want to travel for 45 minutes to an hour and a half or more to get services that I think we can be able to will be provided here in Lewis County General once we get things upgraded. There's been a few other things. The property tax installment plan was probably the very first thing that I championed when I came on the board, just based on people telling me, the major landowners, the farmers and the loggers and whatnot that had major holdings, it was very difficult for them to come up with a lump sum of money, whereas by breaking it out into 3 installments, it helped them out quite a bit. Right.
So that was something that you brought with you when you were first elected to the board, and that's something that you guys were able to get through, I think it was 2 years ago now?
I think it went through last year, actually. It took pretty near 2 years to get that through and to get, because we had to get all the townships on board with us, because they were apprehensive as well, because it was all brand new. And a couple of the towns don't even have
they had to upgrade
computer access. Yeah, they had to upgrade the software, but some of them had to actually upgrade 2 computers from the old handwritten ledgers. So that was quite an undertaking for not only the Board of Legislators, but also the town supervisors had to work to get this through.
So as you embark on your next chapter with retirement and everything like that, do you foresee a future role in politics and where you're moving to?
I'm not going to rule it out. I've already looked at the structure in Cattaraugus County, which is where we're moving to.
New York State.
It's in New York State. It's the second westernmost county in New York State. And they have a board of legislators and a county executive. And they have, ironically, each district has 2 legislators, and they serve a 4-year term. So I have looked at that. I'm not going to walk in there and, I've got to get acclimated and see, and they'll have some unique aspects to their county, like we do up here with our windmills, etc. They have an Indian reservation, which is on part of their districts down there. So that would be a little bit different, but I'm not going to say no, but I'd like to take a couple of years to think about it. And again, it will probably boil down to whether I feel that those legislators are doing their job.
There you go. What are you going to miss most about Lewis County? And are you going to, Cattaraugus isn't too far away, so we expect to see you back visiting now and again?
Absolutely. I'm going to miss a lot of friends, a lot of people up here that are phenomenal to work with regards to the charitable organizations, obviously the people that I, at the county, and the people that I worked with at, Essenlowers, my customers. Those are all people that I'm going to miss. And to answer your other question, yes, we will. We are planning on renting something in the middle of the summer to come up for 2-3 weeks and hopefully make the rounds and get a chance to visit with people and stop in and say hello and not be a total stranger.
All right. Okay, Randy. Well, did you have any parting messages for your constituents in District 2 or the rest of Lewis County?
I want to thank everybody for the trust and the opportunity that was given to me to represent Lewis County, and hopefully I've done a job that was to their liking. And I thank you again very much for everyone that voted for me, and all those that didn't, I thank you very much.
All right. Well, thank you, Randy, and we wish you the best of luck in your retirement.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it so much.